the interior lights would go off, but it was too late. Don't ask, Alan. It's another one of Dahlia Carrington's stunts. Her hands moved as she talked. Let's just focus on the menu. We've still got some prepping to do, and I wanted to make strawberry cake. Alan rubbed his eyes and wrapped a camo-clad arm over her shoulder. Whatever you say, boss. They walked together beneath the shadows cast by the buildings, her leaning in close to him, wrapping her natural painted nails around his arm. She shook wildly, never able to contain her fear of the dark, and she rarely went to the soup kitchen when the sun wasn't up. Alan never seemed scared of anything, but today, if she wasn't mistaken, she wasn't the only one shaking. They crossed street after street, until she couldn't ignore it anymore. She halted and stared at him under a streetlight 2 blocks shy of their destination. His eyes were red, and he didn't fill out his jacket as well as he normally did. He'd taken this 6-block walk at her side every day for the last 5 years, but today was different. What's going on? Your arm is shaking. I'm an old man. Don't worry about me. Everything's fine. Now, tell me about that strawberry cake. Sounds awful good. He tugged on her arm and picked up his stride again, this time with a less noticeable shake. The sidewalks were bustling around the soup kitchen. The sun wouldn't make an appearance for another 20 minutes or so, but people were ready to get inside. Dirty faces smiled at her. Despite all the people she helped each day, she never walked through Skid Row without Alan at her side. When the sun went down, all bets were off. That's why she served lunch. That, and her fear of the dark. The only reason she'd come before sunup today was because of the holiday. A dozen people filed through the glass doors after she unlocked them, the bell at the top chiming with each new entrant as she washed off a few cartons of strawberries. This morning, instead of her normal background music, she enjoyed the click of shoes across the tile and laughter over a win at cards. She wasn't trading in her comfortable apartment for a tent anytime soon, but this soup kitchen wasn't just a haven for the homeless. It was her escape from social obligations. Maybe that's why, even with Holden's charming personality and supermodel looks, she couldn't give herself over to the idea of forever. He would always be connected to the part of herself she'd tried so hard to break free from. Savannah. Alan stood inches away. I made the tater salad. He stuck a finger in the mixing bowl she'd just emptied between 4 baking pans and licked the batter. The strawberry cakes are coming along. It's 6:30 now. What time's this Holden guy showing up? He should be here any minute. And Alan? She rinsed the bowl in the sink as he dried and stacked it back on the shelf behind them. I do want your honest opinion. You got it, boss. He flicked water on her arm and laughed. I'm serious. And don't think I've forgotten that something is going on with you. When everybody leaves this evening, let's talk. She squeezed his hand and pulled him over to the giant pile of hamburger meat. For now, though, I need help forming about 100 hamburger patties. I'll get some of the guys over here to help you while I wait at the door for Holden. He's as punctual as you. Something to bond over. She passed the sink and flicked water his way this time, laughing as he dodged it. Sure thing. Just need to put something in your safe first. Savannah passed through the tables and mismatched rugs of the dining room, sending a couple guys back to help Alan. One of them turned on the stereo, the smooth sounds of Simon and Garfunkel filtering through the room. She wasn't planning on the music, but it calmed her nerves over Alan and Holden's first meeting. She wrapped a few patrons in hugs on her way to the door and straightened a tablecloth. Holden was on the sidewalk, hands in his pockets, approaching. She bit her lip. She'd told him to dress down so her patrons would be more comfortable. Maybe that wasn't clear enough. He was in jeans and a plain white shirt, but you could practically see where the gold-plated